So before we look at NUnit itself, let's take a brief moment to consider the roles of testing frameworks and test runners. So here we have our production code that we want to write tests for. The first thing we're going to do is create a test project and write some test code that executes this production code. Although it's possible to write this test code without using any kind of testing framework or test runner, for example, we could write a console application with a series of methods containing the tests, a test framework, as its name implies, gives us a well thought out framework for organizing and executing our tests. So our test code can make use of a pre-built existing testing framework, and NUnit is a popular example of one of these testing frameworks. So now we have our test code that's making use of this testing framework, we need some way to execute our tests. We can execute our test code by using test runners, and these come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and we'll see some NUnit test runners in action later in this module. The test runner that we're using understands the testing framework that our test code is using, so it knows how to identify individual tests that need running, and also how to report on if these tests have passed or failed.